profitability, to measure financial strength and profitability, operating results, and efficiency. Also, what are the shortcomings? Let's look at some of the shortcomings when we're looking at analysis. Look, I mentioned a few about being sure you're looking at the amounts involved when it's saying it's a big increase, because it may be a big increase over little bitty percentages, right? Everybody got that part? Yeah. Okay. All right. We got three classifications. We've got some that measure profitability and results and efficiency. We've got some that measure financial strength and liquidity. All right. Let's look at the ones for profitability. It's on the textbook side if you want to get it from there. It may be in there. Do I have it in the content? It's in the book section. Yeah, you go to the textbook site and then you can. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. And now it's pretty good outline, isn't it? Yeah, so it does make it. I don't think I put it in the content module because it weighs down the program so much for opening the Ozarka. But you can go to the textbook site and it's there, and you can print it out from there. Okay, so we're looking at our rate of return on sales and the rate of return on our stockholders' equity, what's happening there, and then our earnings per share of our common stock, and then price to earnings ratio, and the yield on the common stock, which gives us, in a corporation, right, gives us an idea of how it's doing, if common stock's yielding, and they're making money on their stock. And then our rate of return on total assets and the asset turnover, which is important. We'll talk about that too. All right, the rate of return on sales measures how much of each of our dollar, each sales dollar, turns out to be net income. And that gives us a rate of how much we're actually making, right, percentage-wise on our sales. So we take our net income and we divide it by net sales. And that's going to be your rate of return on your sales. And we want that number to get bigger and bigger, don't we? Bigger and bigger and bigger, we hope. We want to make more money on our sales. Let me get over here to where that covers it in your book. Okay. All right. So net income divided by net sales gives us our rate of return on our net sales. Net sales is what? Sales less. So I knew you were going to tell me. I was waiting for you to tell me again. She told me the other day. Sales returns and allowances, right? So, here's just an example. You take your net income and divide it by your net sales. And we got a 1.9% on each, rate of return on each dollar. Right? Higher, the more satisfactory. So this is one, if you're looking at a company and you do this ratio on that company, you want this to be as high as possible. Right? Okay. Well, I don't think that's real high. I personally, let's see, we want it to be 40% on, before we do our, we want it 40% before we start taking out expenses. So we want to, when we do our cost of goods sold and take it away from our sales, we want 40% there to work with, to pay our operating expenses and our selling expenses, and run our business and still have money going in to go to the stockholders. So at 40%, and then if you bring it on down, I would say anything, I would personally, if it's my business, I'd want it to be around over 5%, but as long as it's over 1, at least you're not, Oh, they're in the content. No, they're in the textbook side where you go to. In the content, where you click on your content module, you go to the textbook site. You got it printed out? All this is, and we're just going to go through them quickly because this is just going to be one. You just need to know what the ratio is. How to figure it. Your formula, income available to common stockholders and common stockholders' equity, which would be compute income available to common stockholders, compute common stockholders' equity, and then divide. Okay. So what do? You take your net income after taxes, less any requirements that you have to pay out on dividends. All right. Some of your stock may be preferred stock and require a dividend. If so, you have to take that out of the income first. Okay. You have to take it out of your net income first because this has to go to your stockholders that have preferred stock. So once you get that amount, the amount available to your common stockholders, that's those that don't get an automatic dividend. Not that they can't get one, but they